Hey, good afternoon, soccer fans. Welcome into Schaefer Field in Stewartville, Minnesota for a monumental matchup between two top 10 state ranked teams in Class 1A. It's the Stewartville Tigers coming in at 9-0, ranked number 6, welcoming the Winona Cotter Ramblers, who are 7-0, ranked number 8 in the state. When you look at these two teams, both outstanding, obviously, 16 wins between the two of them, no losses. So somebody's O has got to go on this Saturday afternoon. The other thing is Cotter comes in 5 of 7 games. They've pitched shutouts. 3 games this year, they've scored 8 or more goals. So not only defense, but offense coming for the Ramblers, who will be in the white. When you look at the Stewartville Tigers, 5 shutouts for them. Brecken Rester is fantastic in goal. 4 goals allowed in 9 games. And then for our offense, 6 of our 9 games, we've scored 4 or more goals. So both teams match up quite evenly. When you look at the schedules, they have 2 common opponents. Those are St. Charleston, Lewiston, Altura 1, and La Crescent is the second one. When you look at the results, St. Charles, Lewiston, Altura, Stewartville beat 3-0, Cotter beat 4-0. When you look at La Crescent, Stewartville beat 4-0, Cotter beat 3-1. So sometimes you have to look at like-minded opponents to see how this might match up, but you're talking about section implications here. Stewartville, Winona, Cotter, whether it be one seed on the line or what, who knows? But all I know is that this is going to be an outstanding game. I'm Adam Peterson along with Tyler Kerrigan up here in the booth. And we are going to be bringing you this action on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Awfully warm for a September day. Awfully bright, too. Let me get the scoreboard up there so you guys have the time and you have the scores and everything going. And we are live as Cotter's going to start us off. Cole Crop is going to be number 2, probably Stewartville's best player. I got to watch him for the first time on Tuesday night, and he was as good as advertised, maybe even better. 20 goals, 15 assists last season. And he leads our team again this year in goals. There's Yenny battling on the sideline. Charlie Berger, you'll see in the middle of the field. He's number 20, giving chase. Winona Cotter working it around the field, trying to get their rhythm set up here early in the first half. Waters on. That was Hans. Charlie Berger. There's Waters. Waters kicks it back. Turner's going to control it. Turner had a goal and an assist on Tuesday night. That was senior night. 15 seniors on this Stewartville Boys Soccer Club. One of the big reasons that Coach Queasley thinks we've done so well, they've played so long together, start to find their rhythm, know where each other are going to be at on the field. And not just that, a lot of talent within those 15 seniors. Just got done with the girls game. That started at 11 o'clock. Winona Cotter won that one 8-0. Waters falls over Majeski. That's going to be Fitzgerald coming down the side. He's going to try to center it, and that's going to go long. Torres boots it upfield to Cole Crop. Cole Crop settles it. Kammerer for Cotter. It goes off Clark's head. And that's going to be a throw-in for Stewartville. Stewartville with a big win over Byron on Thursday night, 4-0. That's going to be a goal kick. Rester is going to handle this. Love watching Rester take these goal kicks. He essentially flips the field with one swing of that dynamite of a right leg. Sometimes he plays the IQ game and passes it where he wants, but you see this. Let her fly. 52 yards in the air. Unfortunately, that curves to the right. I think he was trying to find Torres on that far side. Turner's battling there on defense. Here comes Clark to help him out. Bredesen clears it away, though. And Cotter will throw it in on the far side. Yenny, yikes. And that's going to be a throw in for Cotter. I believe Fitzgerald is going to take it. He will, as Camera dishes it off to him. Fitzgerald looking for the movement. Throws it off the ground to Suffrens. Suffrens has the ball. Tries to reverse field. There's a shot through the uprights, but that doesn't count in this sport as Nowakowski, who has 12 goals, 6 assists on the year, clears the soccer net by about 30 feet, we'll say. Got underneath that one. Rester's going to set it down. And he's going to go straight to the middle. Charlie Berger off the head. Cotter pushes it up. Rester's going to come out and take control of that one. Rester with the clean sheet on Thursday against Byron. Here comes Clark. Keeps it in, tries to drive it up the field. There's Cole Kropp. Dishes it over to Yenny. Yenny takes his time. He's got plenty of room as he's going to try to send that one on a run. Unfortunately, no Stewartville players in the middle of the field. More two were on the hash marks of the football field. Fitzgerald. Yenny pops it out. It's going to be a throw in for Cotter, and they go right away. Donenworth, a little fancy kick. Good header there by Turner. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be Stewartville throw in. A little confusion, but as a Tiger broadcast, we'll take that. He's going to dish it off. Turner's going to throw this one in. Turner had an outstanding throw in that led to a goal, our 4th goal, I believe it was. Maybe it was the 3rd. But it went off Cole Kropp's head, and then Lukey Nelson finished it with a header. Essentially never touched the ground. There's Kropp. Pushes it over to Nelson, who dishes it back to Kropp in the corner. Kropp's going to try to beat 2 Ramblers as they're all over him. Puts it in the center. And Ramblers clear it out. And that's going to roll out. Bredesen will throw it in. Gets it over to Waters. Matthew Waters. Matthew Waters will be 5. Christopher Waters will be 3. Clark able to handle that one, thankfully. Good header there by Turner. And that's going to go Stewartville's way. We're 6 minutes in. And this is, so far, everything it's been built up for. There's really good athletes on the field. A lot of good soccer players. And you can see the pace of the game is just different when you get 2 outstanding teams together. Clark is going to send this one away. Oh, over. And now that's Fitzgerald who's in the corner. He's going to send it to the middle. And this is dangerous territory. Stewartville closes in, though. Waters is able to pitch it out, but here comes a shot. That goes off Waters, who turned his back. That was dangerous territory for the Stewartville defense. Clark just tries to get it out of there, but they're going to call a foul, and now Ramblers will set the ball down. They're about 25 yards away from the net. Stewartville will set up a 4-man wall, it looks like. Winona heavy on the left side. Gavin Kammerer for Cotter is going to take a left-footed kick here. I'm assuming he's going to try to bend this around. Very heavy on the far side. There goes the bend. Oh, Clark with the header. He should get credit for a save there. Rester should go give him a high five. He almost sent that over the fence. Here comes the throw in. Turner and Torres over there battling. And now Nelson's got it. Tries to get it to Kropp. Look at the footwork of these guys. Just next level. Charlie Berger brings it back. Clark is going to settle it. He's got plenty of time. Dishes it up. That's going to be Crop off the head. Goes to the sideline where I believe that's going to be Torres. Now Lukey Nelson. That bounces, close to Cole Crop. Sometimes a lucky bounce here or there puts you in an advantageous position to go get a run. That time it went Cotter's way. All 4 defenders for Stewartville have an immense amount of time. You'll see if Rester maybe just lets this one fly. Yenny, Crop, Nelson are up front. I think that was off the head of air thumb of Cotter, and the Ramblers control it. Crop steps in. He takes it away. He now dishes it to Nelson. Nelson tries to get it to the corner. Oh, just a little bit behind Crop as he's going to stay in. Crop does keep it in. And now here's Charlie Berger coming on. He sends it to Crop. Charlie to the middle. Oh, Yenny's got a chance. Oh, it goes off their legs. What a diving save there by Burrows. But how about the center? We'll see if we catch this on the replay. I didn't. Now we fix the replay, so hopefully another chance like that, I'll be able to save it. Yenny had an opportunity, went off Burrows' legs, was free for a little bit, but unfortunately, Yenny didn't keep his feet. It's going to be Stewartville ball here. What an opportunity there early in the first half. Really evenly matched game thus far. Give a shout out to the ball retrievers on the sides, helping out. I know they don't always get the most volunteers for that, but do appreciate that because it keeps the game going. I'm sure the players appreciate not having to chase the ball as well. Yenny back to Waters. There's a slide there by Del Bosque. And they're going to call time for an injury. Tied up at 0 here, 11 minutes into the game. They're going to call for a substitution. Good to see Majeski walking off the field. 3 goals, 3 assists this year for the junior Edward Majeski. Coming into the game for him is going to be Sawyer Wunderlich-Teske. 4 goals, 4 assists. So pretty even change up there. Winona Cotter led by Alex Suffrens, 13 goals, 3 assists. Gavin Cameron, number 10, has 9 goals, 4 assists. Braden Nowakowski, number 21, has 12 goals, 6 assists. So a lot of guys that can put it in net, and not just once or twice, but double digits there. You heard a couple times. Cody Clark is going to send that one over to Torres. Torres into the open field. That one goes back to Waters. Waters is going to reverse course, kick it over to Will Turner. He's going to send it up the sideline. Clark with the header to Berger. Torres to Berger, who pitches it back. Little good give and go. There's Crop, double team, but now he makes it, and he's got Waters there. Yenny's on this far side if Waters needs him. There is Yenny. Yenny's working up, and they punch it away, but here comes Waters trying to save it. It's going out near the corner. And I believe that's going to be a goal kick. It will be. Waters fighting for that one. Goes back to the middle of the field. Berger steps in. Good ball movement there by the Ramblers. They send it up, and they got a run here. This is Nowakowski. We just talked about him. 21 leads. He's second on the team, I should say. 12 goals. 21 and 8 are the two most dangerous scorers on the Cotter Rambler team. Will Turner steps in, and that one goes out. Rambler throw in. 27 minutes equally spent on each side of the field. I feel like both teams have had their fair share of opportunities of making runs, getting in front of the net. Here's Lucas Yenny. Tries to get up to Cole Kropp. Hanson giving chase. Here's Yenny. Tried to pop it up to Berger, but they were able to. Waters just sends that one deep. Fitch has it. He walks it up. Here comes Nelson. Clark steps in, gets a knee on it. Oh, Cole Kropp has it now in the open field. Not many people more dangerous in southeastern Minnesota as he was trying to put it out in front of Lukey Nelson. And good job by the Ramblers. And now they switch course. Cody Clark. Nice stop there. Waters pressuring Sufferins. Cotter taking their time. There's Yenny getting it over to Kropp. And Cotter's just going to boot that one long. Turner takes it out. No subs so far, I don't believe, through the first 15 minutes, but we do see a couple guys warming up, potentially getting ready to go in. Zephyr Paulson for Cotter. Zephyr Paulson. Big thanks to Drew Simmons on the PA today. Always great to hear Simmons' voice come across those loudspeakers in Tiger Nation. Zephyr Paulson in for Cotter. Noah Root and Christopher Waters in for Stewartville. Lucas Yenny and Charlie Berger will take a seat, get a little bit of a break as they've been working hard in the middle of the field. There's a big throw in. Nice settle there by number 9 of Cotter, Donenworth. And here's one of their most dangerous goal scorers. He pitches it up, but Cody Clark clears it out. Torres. Back and forth we go. A little chest pass. Cody Clark to Kropp. Ramblers working up. They center it. Pushing it left. Cody Clark is on. And there goes Torres. Torres, a lot of speed out of him. Just a sophomore. You see a few of those underclassmen making a big impact on this senior-heavy roster. Evan Torres is one of them. Why? Bredesen, number 17, has been out there. But most of the names that you hear are going to be seniors. Like I said, 15 on the team. Waters clears it out. Cole Kropp. He's in the open field, kind of letting his guys get up front. Doing a great job with his pacing. Swings it up there for Lukey Nelson. And Cotter's going to kick that one out as it's going to be a throw-in. Noah Root's going to toss this one in. Throws it over to Waters. Lets it roll by him. Kicks it back. It's Will Turner. Torres trying to get through 2 defenders. Gets by 1, but not the second. He brings it back. And now Winona Cotter's on a little bit of a run. It's a 2-on-2. Will Turner, look at the hustle by him. And that shot goes just over the left upper by Nowakowski. He's the one that took the shot. Rester calmly puts the ball down. 21 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first half. 0-0 here in Stewartville. 2 undefeated teams, 2 top state ranked teams. One of the biggest showdowns of the regular season for the Stewartville Tigers. Gets pushed in the back. He's definitely going to get called on that. Shoe came loose. Luckily, Cole Crop is okay. Little gamesmanship here. Waters tries to roll it forward. Then the Cotter guy rolls it back. Cody Clark is going to take this kick. There's Noah Root. Tries to head it over to the middle. And you got Lukey Nelson there. The goalie's outside of his box, and it closed far wide right. Oh, they... Cotter just pitches it out to the side, get this thing started. We're halfway through this first period. Exciting, entertaining, everything we thought it would be, but still 0-0, no score on the board yet. But there's been a number of opportunities for both teams. And when you have 2 state-ranked teams, 1 goal could be all the difference. Will Turner, good job keeping it in. Now he's running upfield. Tries to get it over to Waters, but Ramblers are able to take that away. And they bring it all the way over to Fitch. Fitch has a ton of time to see what he wants to do. He's going to go middle with it, right to Brecken Rester. Throw in for Stewartville. Evan Torres is over there. He's got the ball in his hands. Pitches it back to Will Turner. Nowakowski on the run. Cody Clark, at what point does he step up? Now he does, and he does at the perfect time. A lot of contact, and hopefully Clark is okay. A lot of contact there. Boy, Clark timed that perfectly to step up on Nowakowski just as he was about ready to take a shot on Rester. Rester's going to boot this one away. I think the Cotter coach was questioning on how that went back to the Stewartville goalie, but there's Clark. Steps in again. Waters gets control of it, looking for Root, but Noah was starting to work his way upfield. Pass goes behind. Paulson's going to throw this one in for the Ramblers. Ref's going to come over here and explain. $18:45 to go in the first half. Paulson throwing it in for the Ramblers. Sufferins with the ball. Cotter pitches it in the corner. Donenworth is the one that's giving chase, and great play there by Bredesen. Gets it to Root. got to be careful. Doesn't want to go back middle, so he does a smart job, pulls it back down the sideline. Their work here on this sideline is impressive in terms of keeping it in, controlling. Here comes Fitzgerald. He gets knocked to the side by Hance. Gets up after a little bit on the ground and jogs back to his spot. Feels essentially like a corner kick here. Fitzgerald tries to bend that one in on the far side. All sorts of bodies jumping up for it. That's going to roll out. And Rester will kick this one away. What a boot there by Rester. Goes past the 50-yard line, and Cole Crop now kicks it up, and Lukey Nelson's got to run. It's to the outside. And the goalie's going to play that one himself. Oh, offside. Thanks to my spotter, Tyler, over here. They were going to say Nelson was in front when that pass was made, and so it'll be Cotter ball, and they're working back. Waiting to pressure. Root now is on. Waters able to steal that one away. Right back to the Ramblers. Waters again. Over to Root. Far side to Evan Torres. Evan Torres one on. Boots it to the corner. Christopher Waters was running after it, but it sneaks out of bounds, and it's going to be a substitution. Dave Hansen into the game for the Ramblers. Number 22 taking a seat will be Gavin Kemmerer. Here's the throw in down the line. Will Turner redirects that to Cole Crop. Pitches it over to Waters. Waters to Torres. And back to Cotter as they start working upfield themselves. Hansen puts it in front. Hans is going to boot that one out as it goes out at... Actually, it went off Fitzgerald, so it's actually going to be Stewartville ball. Here I thought Hans was the one that cleared that out, but it must have went off the leg. And Stewartville working up. Hans is going to throw this one in again. Going to be some substitutions. Number 7, Lucas Yenny. Number 20, Charlie Berger will come in. Matthew Waters is going to take a seat, as is Evan Torres. Under 15 minutes to go in this first half. Noah tries to go through, bounces right to a Cotter Rambler, and comes back to him eventually. Love our guys' ability to compete here, continuing to push hard. Cotter slowly working the ball around. Now boosts it up and over. Fitzgerald to the corner with Hans. That's going to be Stewartville ball. Down the line. He's looking for Crop. Hansen. Donenworth back. That's Peterson. Sends it over to the far side. Nowakowski into the middle. Nowakowski gets it back. He's going to put it over there to Suffrins. Suffrins to the middle. They're going to take a shot, and that one's going to go high and wide. Goal kick. Substitution for Winona Cotter. Jose Pablo Del Bosque is going to be coming in. Aiden Fitzgerald is going to take a rest with 13 minutes to go in the first half. Rester, a low line drive that skips out of bounds. Paulson throws this one in, trying to go over to Hansen. Cody Clark's been doing a good job of clearing that out. Once it gets to the middle of the field, there he is again. Will Turner trying to get up to Yenny. It's going to be Cotter throw in. 12.5 minutes. Waters with big header. Turner plays the body. Or sorry, that was Nelson. And they're going to pause this for an injury. And they're asking the athletic trainer to come out. Now he's up. I don't know if it's like football where if the athletic trainer comes out that you have to come out, but Gavin Kammerer comes in nonetheless.
And for the Ramblers, number 10, Gavin Kammerer.
Del Bosque is the one that comes out with the injury time. Back and forth we go in terms of field position, not necessarily scoring as we are scoreless. That one scoots by Yenny, and now Novakowski has it. Turner is right on him. That's a shot! Oh, off the top crossbar. Boy, that was a laser. I don't know if Rester got a hand on it and tipped it into the crossbar, or either way, keeps it out of goal. That one's a nice pass there by Rester right to Cole Kropp down the left sideline, the near sideline here on your camera. Here comes Noah Root to help him out. It's going to be a throw in for Stewartville. Hans, I believe, no, Noah Root's going to play it right away. Try to get it to Waters or Berger. Here comes Yenny. Pulls it back. Perfect. Gets it over to Waters. Waters tries to get it into the corner. And Burrows, the goalie for Cotter, comes up to get that one. And rolls it out. 11 minutes left in the first half. Still 0-0. Ooh, nice header there by Kropp. Nelson pitches it back. Now Waters has it. Just goes off its foot a little hard. Gets it into the open zone. You got Root and Nelson going on. Here comes Berger. He's going to steal it away. Get it over to Yenny. That's going to be a throw in for Stewartville. Good play there by Berger to step in front of that Cotter pass. He's going to drop it and let Turner throw this one in. Big throw in to the middle of the field. Hops up. Hanson's going to try to control that. And they do pitch it out. Sorry, that was Ertham, not Hanson, but this is Hanson as he comes up the field. The right side. He's trying to get to that corner. A little hesitation. Centers it. Far side. Great job there by Will Turner to clear that one out. And it goes right to Berger, who pitches it over to Yenny. Goes down the sideline to Cole Kropp. It seems like wherever Kropp goes, there are two Ramblers right by him. Berger over to Waters. Parents starting to get a little frustrated with the lackadaisical approach to passing. Turner's going to throw this one in. Berger. Little battle. Here comes Yenny. Yenny's going to take it down the sideline, pitch it into the corner. Nelson off the head, comes back a little bit. So Cotter's going to control it. Suffrins reverses course, comes back to the far side. And now Cotter has a little bit of a run. Yenny goes to the middle. Unfortunately, no Tigers in that area. Hance with a good header. Clark. Kind of our last defense before we get to Rester, and he's done a fantastic job here in the first half. Goes right through Hance's legs. Now they're going to go middle. He's going to boot that to the far side. Turner's giving chase. Got Brecken Rester who controls it. Ooh, maybe a little nervous there. 8 minutes to go, first half. Number 6 ranked Stewartville against number 8 ranked Winona Cotter. Still scoreless. As Rester drops a nuke on that soccer ball and gets us well across midfield. It's going to be substitution time for Cotter. 11 and 13. Aiden Fitzgerald and Jose Pablo Del Bosque are coming back in. Donenworth and Wunderlich Teske will take a break. Evan Torres rechecks into the game for Stewartville. Cole Kropp doing a good job of maintaining that body position. He rolls it back. There's 2 guys on him. He's fighting. He's got to give everything he's got. And Stewartville's going to get the call on the foul. And now Torres is going to set this one up. Actually, Lucas Yenny is going to come over now. As Stewartville will set up an attack in front of the net. Referee marks off 10 yards for the wall, 2-man wall. 10. Oh, I was going to say he was facing the opposite way at first. Yenny's going to take a shot here. Pitches it up in the middle. Ball's still loose. Clark is there. But here comes Nelson. Oh, Waters steps in. We have an opportunity. Charlie Berger lets it fly. Now Waters is in there. We'll see if we can get this in front. We got another opportunity. Turner's coming up with it. Now Kropp has it. He's going to center it. Lukey Nelson's right there. Here comes Yenny. Oh, he just missed it. Yenny had an opportunity. It's still alive, though. There's a call over there on the far side. I don't know what. Oh, what an opportunity there. Lucas Yenny on the near side post for us. That would have been huge to be able to put a goal in with 6 minutes to go in the first half and take a nice little lead into halftime. Waters is going to take a seat. Matthew comes in for Christopher Brothers. Hance just sends that one back. Ooh, nice little pass there by Nelson over to Kropp. Kropp now trying to give him back, trying to pay him back for that. And Cotter's just going to send that one wide. Yenny's going to throw this one in, or is he going to leave it for Turner? It looks like Turner's coming on. Nice pass, a header pass from Lukey Nelson over to Cole Kropp to be able to control it that well. Turner throws it into the corner. It's going to come back to him. That goes out, but it's going to be Cotter ball. 4:47 to go in this first half. A lot of hold your breath moments. Soccer ball finds its way in the front of the net. All sorts of traffic. All right. Stewartville making a little run here. Waters out to Torres. Torres tries to dump it back in the middle. Lukey Nelson was coming in. Airtham was right there with Nelson, and so Burrows was able to corral that one. He's going to roll it out to the side and allow his defenders to work it upfield. And that goes out. Stewartville throwing. 4 minutes to go. Stewartville having a little bit of momentum. It feels like the field shifted there for a little while, but now Winona Cotter answers right back as their top goal scorer was on a run. Oh, Waters, good hustle to get back. Now Clark is going to clear that one out. And here comes Cole Crop. Cotter dishes it out to the side, trying to get it to the corner, but Hans is going to be there to just kick it out and let his defense come back and recover and reset. You can see the pace of this game is starting to wear on some of these guys. Will Turner's been out there the whole time. Cole Crop has been out there. Lukey Nelson. I mean, guys that have played all 40 minutes. They're starting to feel it here, just trying to get to halftime. Especially with the pace of this game and how competitive it is against a really talented Winona Cotter team. I think everybody's starting to have to push through some things with 3 minutes to go. Waters and Crop fighting in the middle. Here comes Torres. Hans is over there. Off Hans's leg, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Ramblers. So as a Stewartville fan, another hold your breath moment. Zephyr Paulson's going to check in. Peterson is going to take a seat. So you got Waters on the near side post. You got Turner on the far side post. Rester right in the middle and trying to match up. Stewartville's trying to match up man for man in front of the net. Here's the kick. Goes to the far side post. Well beyond. Cole Crop's going to try to run that one down. And he kicks it out. It's going to be a Cotter throw-in approaching the 2-minute mark. Waters over to Crop. It's going to be a Stewartville throw-in. 1:43 to go. We'll see if Stewartville can work up the field and have another couple opportunities to get in front of that net. We've seen it over the last 7 or 8 game minutes. And they continue to push forward. Crop throwing it in. Long toss over to Lukey Nelson. Ooh. Hans steps in there. Charlie Berger over to Crop. Crop tries to get it over to Nelson. Here comes Torres. Oh, they mishandled that one. Clark with a great header. He gets it to Torres. Torres on the near side. 1 minute to go. Torres able to keep control of it. Cotter takes it away, but Berger's right there, and Berger now is moving in. Berger sends it up the middle. 42 seconds to go. Huge boot there. Clark smartly just pushes it out to the near side. 30 seconds. We'll see if Cotter tries to hurry this up. Get one more shot. It doesn't look like they're moving with a whole ton of urgency. 20 seconds. 18. He's taking his time. Here's the big throw in towards the middle. Rester's going to scoop that one up with 10 seconds to go.
8, 7.
We'll see if Rester just hangs on to this or if he'll let it fly. He will just kick it.
3, 2,
And that'll do it for the first half of action. We are scoreless through the first 40 minutes as 2 of the top 10 state-ranked teams are mashing up on Schaefer Field, and it's as good as advertised. 10-minute halftime, and then we will be back for second half action to see which team can take this game. Big showdown between the number 6 ranked Stewartville Tigers and the number 8 ranked Winona Cotter Ramblers. We'll be back in 10 minutes. We are back for second half action. What an incredible matchup we have here on a Saturday afternoon at Schaefer Field. It's the number 6 state ranked Stewartville Tigers taking on the number 8 state ranked Winona Cotter Ramblers. Both teams undefeated. Stewartville 9-0, Winona Cotter 7-0. And through the first 40 minutes, it could not be closer. 0-0 on the scoreboard. One goal, one mistake could make the difference for this particular matchup. And it's huge for section seeding, as you would imagine that whoever wins this game would be a front runner going into playoffs. There's a big toss. Lukey Nelson's got to run to the corner. He's got Torres on the far side. Berger's going to head that one over to Yenny. Kicks it over, trying to get it to Krop. Ooh, that's a misplay. And now you got Torres goes back middle. No, Root takes, Cole Krop takes the shot. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? Lukey Nelson off the rebound. It bounced off the goalie and Nelson finishes it with a huge goal for the Tigers, and they take the lead 1-0 in this incredible matchup. What a goal there as we got the Nelson contingent right in front of us. Lukey Nelson with a big goal puts Stewartville up 1-0 just 40 seconds into this second half. Cole Krop put it on goal. It came off the goalie. And what a job there by Nelson to not give up. And Stewartville takes the lead 1-0. And now Nelson's got another run. A lot of time left in this second half. I mean, we score early, but we got to continue to lock down for the next 39 minutes. They pass it back to Rester. Rester's going to send that one away. Here comes Waters. Waters, Krop coming in the middle of the field. Nope. Ooh, good position there by Waters. And Waters gets the call for Stewartville. Cody Clark is going to take this one. Clark just drills it in front. We got a couple guys running. Cole Krop was one of them. If he would have got a foot on that, chances are it would have ended up in the back of the net. But Ezra Burrows comes out. 30 saves, only 2 goals allowed all year before this last one. 938 save percentage, 0.29 goals against average. And Nelson's able to put one in. Yeah, Berger took an elbow to the face there. Good thing he's got the safety glasses on. Kind of the Charlie Berger look ever since he was in grade school. Clark sends that one deep. He's got Nelson. He's got Krop. Over in the corner comes Yenny. He's going to let that one roll out so he gets a corner kick. And now Stewartville's going to set up in the front of the net. Boy, through these first 3 minutes, Stewartville really putting it on. Yenny. Ref's going to reset this. Comes Yenny again. Boots it to the far side. There's Cole Krop with the header in front. Tigers still have a shot. No, Ramblers clear it out. Waters to the corner. Cole Krop sees plenty of room. He's going to center it. It goes off a Rambler. Krop is going to use good body position. Great header. Charlie Berger goes to the middle trying to get it to Nelson, and Ramblers clear it out. Hands. Now Waters. Physical game here between Cotter and Stewartville. They know what's on the line. Bredesen is over there. Berger coming up. Berger tries to put it out in front of Krop. And that one goes out. Going to be a Cotter throw-in. Cotter pulls it back. Defense is going to set up here. And they're going to put that one into the open field for a camera to try to run after. But Will Turner, he's been doing an outstanding job on the field tonight. He's going to continue to battle camera. There's a shot to the left side, tries to spin it in. And frustration for Donenworth because I think he believes he missed that. Hit it with the left foot. Rester's going to put it back in play. Big goal there by Lukey Nelson early in the second half, just 40 seconds in. Tigers lead 1-0. Novakowski puts it out. And I believe Hans is going to throw this one in. Down the sideline he goes. Cotter keeps it in somehow. Ooh, good step in there by Cody Clark. And now Berger's fighting for it. He's trying to get it to Cole Kropp. Cole Kropp takes his time. He sees Torres running. Torres puts it up to Lukey Nelson. It goes off his shoulder, but pops out here to Cotter, and Cotter is able to control it as Stewartville starts to fall back into their defensive positions. Bredesen just clears that one. He gets it over to Yenny. Yenny to the middle. Lukey Nelson able to settle that one onto the ground. 33 minutes to go in this game. Stewartville up 1-0. And Cotter trying to get to the corner, maybe try to center this. Bredesen working hard over there. No call. They're going to continue to play. Novakowski over to Kammerer. Donworth at least slows that one down. Ooh, there's Torres. He gets it up, and now Cole Kropp, the most dangerous guy on the field, has the ball, and he's working to the opposite side. There's 2-3 guys chasing him. He's going to get tripped up. Who will they call it on? They're calling it on Kropp, so it'll be Cotter ball. Turner redirects that. Berger's on. Berger and Donenworth. Hans goes to step in. Yenny able to take that. He punches it up and over. As Cole Kropp would. Oh, that would have been nice if it was a little bit slower and Nelson got a run on it. Comes off Kropp's foot hot. And Burrows is able to snag it, roll it out to his defender, and now the Ramblers are going to try to set something up. Oh, slipped. Fitch went to launch that one downfield, and his plant foot slipped. You'd probably actually rather have that than it gets stuck in the ground. Twist. Kropp puts it up and over. They have an offside call here. I don't know about that. I just want to see if I caught it or not. Oh, I don't know. There were like two guys in front of him. Ooh, nice pass in there by the Ramblers, but Will Turner steps in and drives that one out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in and a substitution. Dave Hansen coming on for the Ramblers is going to take a seat. Is number 9, Drew Donenworth. Will Peterson's going to be throwing this one. Evan Torres. Uh-oh, gonna get called for that one. And Stewartville will fall back. This is a big opportunity for Cotter to try to tie this thing up. Down 1-0, but they're deep in their own territory. They have a shot to put this one in front of the net. You got Waters on the near side post. You got Rester standing in the middle. Will Turner on the far side post, but a lot of guys manned up. Standing in front is Evan Torres at 10 yards away. Here's the kick. Goes far side post. It's still in front. Oh, good job there by Hans to just get a leg on it. Turner gets it out of there. Redirects. Rester comes out to snag that one. Good anticipation by Brecken Rester, and he's going to let it fly. And now you got Cole Kropp with the goalie out, and the goalie sends it into the stands. Kropp is going to toss that one right away to Lukey Nelson. Oh, that was exciting. Boy, Cole Kropp, if that ball that Rester sent would have got settled, Cole Kropp would have had all sorts of time to put that one in net because Burros was well outside of his goal. Waters, nice little pop up there to Torres. Now Torres has time to take it down the sideline. He's got Kropp. No, he's got Waters middle. So Waters brings it back. Charlie Berger's there to help if he needs. Tries to turn it to the middle. Here's Waters again. Gets it over to Torres. He's got Kropp and he's got Nelson. He takes it over to the middle, right between the two. Berger, great header to try to get it to Lukey Nelson. Off Waters. Now Kropp has a chance. Ooh. Good little kick to bring that back. Unfortunately, it just sails wide to the right of the goal. 27:53 to go in the game. Stewartville leads 1-0. There's Torres. Torres brings it back to the middle of the field. Kropp. Airthumb is able to get that out, but now Turner's helping out, bringing it up towards the offensive end. Waters tries to sneak a foot in there. Suffren sends that one to the far side to their leading goal, or second leading goal scorer, Braden Nowatsky. Nowakoski with 12 goals. Suffren's with 13. That's incredible between the two of them to have 25 through 7 games. I think they did have a game where they had one game where they scored 24 apparently, and one where they scored 13. I don't know if that's real or not. If it is, that's incredible. To continue to push shots on goal after being up 20. Rester steps on the near side post and puts that right in his belly. He's telling his guys, move up. I got this. Kropp turns. And now he plays it perfectly, actually, because the ball settles in. But good job there by Airthumb. Torres on throw. Turner drifts outside, gets it to Torres. Torres tries to go middle to Waters, gets popped out. Handball. Gonna be Ramblers' way. Appreciate everybody tuning in to Stewartville Activities on YouTube, watching this presentation of Stewartville Varsity Soccer. We got a big one here. 1-0 Stewartville right now with 25 minutes to go.
number 6, Edward Majeski.
Edward Majeski is coming into the game.
For the Tigers, number 3, Christopher Waters.
And Christopher Waters is going to, and Noah Root going to come on. Yenny and Berger take a break. Will Turner will be throwing this one in. We're under the 25-minute mark. That's a big throw by Turner. And goes off Kropp's hand. He had one in front and one behind him. Ooh, just missed Waters' foot, and here comes the other Matthews coming on. Matthews sends it up, trying to get Root on the sideline. Goalie well outside of his box. Sinks back in. Getting a little physical out there. Parents, you could probably hear them start to get riled up. So Cole Kropp will be setting that ball where he wants it on the far corner. We have Torres, Root, Clark, Turner, and Nelson kind of lined up. 5 straight across. We'll see how they move. They do a little turn. Kropp puts it on goal, but diving save there by Burrows. A low roller. Kropp trying to go towards the far side low corner, and Burrows jumps in front of it to keep it a 1-goal game. Clark, all day he's been doing a good job redirecting that ball with the head. Big throw. And there it is again. Gets it over to Turner. Turner takes his time, tries to run it up the sideline. Here's Waters. Waters gets it over into the open field to Root. Brings it back middle. Oh, he's got Cole Kropp coming on now. Is Cole Kropp going to take a shot? He brings it back. He kind of waits for his teammates, and here comes Noah Root to get it back. And diving stop by Ezra Burrows for the Ramblers. Kropp realized he didn't have the angle, so he settled in, waited for his guys to come on, and then gave a great center pass to give us an opportunity. Root almost capitalized. Waters settles it, gets it over here to Torres. And this is Dave Hansen for the Ramblers, waiting to see what he has for options. Goes to the middle of the field. Waters tries to step in front. Wonder Likteski is the one to put it in the middle, and Rester comes out to save that one. He rolls it forward to Torres, who has all sorts of room. Good play there by Rester to keep control of the ball. Waters stepping in there, getting the ball, reversing course. Sufferins and Nelson battling over there. Hansen chasing Torres down. Hansen falls. Torres pumps it up to Cole Kropp. Now Cole Kropp has it one-on-one. He stops it. He reverses course. He gets thrown to the ground. And so Stewartville will get a kick on here. It'll be Torres. Torres grooming the grass. Brand new sod here, placed about just over a month ago. A lot of activities on it this week. There's the shot right at Burrows. And he snags it easily. A lot of activities this week. I think it will be a total of 5 soccer games and 1 football game in the matter of 6 days. And so I'm sure they'll give this grass some TLC over the next week, give it a break. We have an away football game next Friday, so that'll be plenty of time. "19 minutes to go in this matchup between the Ramblers and the Tigers coming in. Lucas Yenny and Charlie Berger. Taking a seat will be Evan Torres and Matthew Waters. Ramblers make 3 substitutions, trying to keep their guys as fresh as can be. Maybe give them a quick break before the final stretch run of about 10 minutes. We'll see how the coaches manage substitutions the rest of the way, as we are inching closer and closer to that final horn. Some of these guys play all 80 minutes. Got to be in good condition. Nowakowski's coming in. He takes a shot with his left foot, and that one sails high and wide. He was lulling him to sleep, looking for his opportunity. Could not take advantage as the Tigers still lead at 1-0. Ramblers back and forth. Didn't really advance much there. As Root gets it, he's going to pass to Berger. Berger up to Cole Crop. Crop down the middle of the field. There he has Yenny in open territory towards the corner. Yenny's going to just kind of tap it towards the front of the net. Unfortunately, that rolls out, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Ramblers. 17 minutes to go. Another substitution. This is going to be Gavin Kammerer coming in for Will Peterson. Here's Cole Crop. Cole Crop gets it back after a miss on that pass. And there's Yenny going far side. Here's Charlie Berger. He gets in front of the net. He takes a shot and he scores! Charlie Berger with the big goal in the top shelf, baby! Where Carrie hides the cookies. The senior comes up big, and then now it's a 2-0 lead for Stewartville. What a shot by Charlie Berger. That's a big goal. A 2-goal lead against somebody like the Ramblers is monumental. With 16 minutes to go, our defense still needs to lock in coming into the game. Carter Wortman, it looks like, number 25. And that means Lukey Nelson will take a break. He's been on essentially every minute of this game, so I'm sure he needs one, especially in this heat. But it's one of those things. Maybe they're managing that workload, give him a 4 or 5 minute breather, and then be back out there hard for the last 10 minutes. Throw in there. Crop all the way across field to Waters. Stewartville's got to be feeling good, up 2-0. A goal by Nelson, a goal by Berger here in the second half. It was tied at 0 at halftime. Nelson scored with about 45 seconds in to the first half, and then Berger, you just saw there, with about 16 and a half to go.
Number 5, Matthew Waters. And number 16, Evan Torres.
Matthew Waters, Evan Torres into the game. Cody Clark, he's got all sorts of time. He heads that one to the side, gets it over to Hans. And look at this. Good job by Stewartville to get it to open territory. Now Torres sends it away to the far side. We're under 15 minutes. Stewartville leads 2-0 against a program that has been a powerhouse over the years. Winona Cotter, undefeated this year, ranked number 8 in the state. Cotter is. And Stewartville trying to push that win streak to 10 to start the 2025 season. And they're 14 minutes away if they can hold tight. But the Ramblers, you know, they got goal scorers. And we will not count our chickens before the eggs are hatched because, oh, wow. What a play by Cody Clark. He gets hit up to Cole Kropp. Cole Kropp now driving towards the corner. He's got Wortman on the far side. He takes a shot on the near side post, and oh my gosh, almost snipes it on the near corner. It missed by only about a foot. What a shot there by Kropp. Ramblers, you need to put some offense together, try to cut this lead to 1 goal. And Turner just drives that one out with the head. And I believe that's Nowakowski throwing it in. Ooh, Nowakowski now in the open field. He's got Donenworth coming with him. They reverse kind of positions. Nowakowski to the near side, and Brecken Rester diving save to the near side corner as he keeps that donut on the board for the Tigers. Rester's going to take his time because right now, the more seconds that tick off, the better it is for the Stewartville Tigers. That is a bomb from Rester. That one's going to go out. Stewartville throw-in. Waters giving him some room. Job there by Bredesen to step in. Now they're going to the corner. Nowakowski for Cotter has the ball. He's going to push it to the far side. Donenworth over to Del Bosque, who puts it into the corner. Paulson trying to run after it and save it, but doesn't get there. And so it'll be a goal kick for Rester. And here comes some subs. Root, Trenton King, and Lukey Nelson. Also, Christopher Waters. We're going to have several substitutions. Waters is going to have to wait till the next one. Kropp gets a little pit stop drink before he runs back into the middle of the field. Eartham works it up. Wait till his guys gets into the spots he wants. Majeski over to Donenworth. Donenworth driving it, brings it back. And now they're starting to work to the middle of the field as they go in, and that one's going to sail high over the goal. And like I said, Christopher Waters is going to be coming in. for Cole Crop. Crop is going to take a break. 10:30 to go. He gets a breather. What a fantastic job by Cole Crop today. Even if he doesn't have a goal, his impact on the game is obviously felt. We're coming up on 10 minutes left in the game. Trenton King there on the far side, number 12. I thought he played fantastic when I came to watch the Cannon Falls game on Tuesday night. Did a really good job. They're going to call an illegal throw in. And it's going to reverse directions there back to Cotter. You can't say enough about this Stewartville defense. You're talking about a Cotter team that averages 8 goals a game, it says. 8 goals a game. And they have not had a ton of opportunities in front of the net, and Rester's played fantastic. But give a lot of kudos to Cody Clark and Will Turner and Bredesen back there. I know Waters, both the Waters guys and Berger have been working hard, falling back from that midfield position. So as you know, not just the goalie, also the defenders. And there's a shot, easily scooped up by Rester. 8:42 to go. Stewartville leads 2-0. And this is one of those season-defining wins you look for. I think Rochester Lured was another one of them. Tigers were able to beat the Eagles, the state runner-up from a year ago, 4-0, back on September 2nd. I know Blake Moyna has since transferred, but still that Lured program has been top-notch for several years. They were ranked in the top 10 of state. I don't know where they're at now, but at the time. And Stewartville was able to dispatch them 4-0, which is awfully impressive when you talk about the sport of soccer. Cotter's going to try to put that one middle up and over. Novikowski is giving chase, but Torres is right on him. Novikowski brings it back. Torres just hip to hip with him, and they try to center it again to far post. Rester thinks about coming out, and Cotter sends it high and wide. 7:42 to go. Sawyer Wunderlich Teskey checking into the game. 4 goals, 4 assists for the sophomore. He's going to give Edward Majeski a break. Rester gets it out to Clark. Clark boots it up field. He's looking for Torres, just a little bit high. Here comes Waters. That bounces out. And you see Cole Crop's day, at least on the bench, is going to be limited as he's made his way to midfield with Joe's Hance and I believe Logan Montgomery. They're going to call that one on Waters. 6:51 to go. Stewartville leads 2-0. Emmett Fitch going to kick this one away, 50 yards away from the goal. He's letting his guys get in there. He's going to boot that one towards the middle. Torres has plenty of time. And he's just going to send that one up the field, down the sideline. And here comes Lukey Nelson. But they let that roll out. You start to wonder if the game plan changes a little bit to protect that 2-0 lead instead of attacking as much, making sure you clear it out. Let that clock tick away. Like I said, Hance, Crop, and Montgomery are all in the game. Charlie Burr, our second goal scorer, takes a seat, as does Trenton King and Lucas Yenny. Root redirects it. Comes the Crop. And here's Cody Clark, kind of that last man before you get to Rester, and he's done a fantastic job. There's Nelson trying to get a run. 5:40 to go now. Clock is ticking away. Bredesen tries to send it over. Now Montgomery over there. Fresh set of legs. And that one's going to be over the top. No roots is still in. Here comes a shot, I think. Here he goes to curve it around. Cody Clark redirects, says, I don't think so, not on my goalie. And Cole Kropp gets it up to Nelson. Nelson punches it back to Waters. Waters out to the side. Montgomery trying to pull that one forward. And now he sends it up to Lukey Nelson. But Irtham is able to control it for the Ramblers. 4:40 to go. Clark to Kropp. Kropp out to the side to Waters. To Lukey Nelson. Here comes Kropp again. Kropp had a little bit of a breather, got a little bit more energy. And Root's going to put that one out. It's going to be a corner kick for the Ramblers. So with 4:11 to go, this is a huge opportunity for the Ramblers to try to cut the lead to 1. And they just punch it in. Nowakowski back. Donenworth tries to go far side. And that's going to be a goal kick. Ramblers did not take advantage of that opportunity of the corner kick. And it comes back to Stewartville as the clock ticks away. Trenton King moves to the middle. He'll be a sub at the next opportunity. Rester puts that one out on the far side. Montgomery pressuring. We'll see if they let... Nope, Clark's going to send that one back. I'm sure Rester is probably verbally directing him on what he wants him to do there. Goalie can see kind of everything that's going on the field. Should be like the quarterback for his defense. Nelson far side. Good stop there by Waters. The other Waters coming in. Every time on this side of the field, more time gets burnt off. And the Tigers inch closer to a statement victory. But Cotter needs 2 goals in the next 2.5 minutes to tie this thing up. Boy, you let them pass it around all day back here if you want. I like how they're lagging back. Here comes Cotter. And Stewartville defense just closes around him. There's Montgomery in the corner. Battling. Bredesen keeps it out. There goes Hans kicking it wide down the field. Tick, tick, tick. Clock just continues to run. And it's almost like Cotter is resigned to allowing this to happen. Oh, Hans is going to get the foul call there. Oh, he's getting a card. So Hans coming off. Trenton King coming on.
Number 12, Trenton King.
$1:18 to go. Getting that yellow card, you have to come off. You can come back into the game. Red card is the one where you're disqualified, but you do have to come off for a little bit. He was replaced by number 12, Trenton King. And here's the kick for the Cotter, right in front of the net. We'll see if Stewartville can clear it. Yeah, they do. I think that was Turner that cleared it, but Cotter's still in dangerous territory for the Tigers defense. It gets over to Nowakowski.
1 minute.
And Root just clears it out. Love that. .49 seconds to go. Good job by Noah Root there. A lot of pressure here. Stewartville defense putting their pride on the line. They want to keep that 0 up. That goes to the far side and rolls towards the corner. And I believe Montgomery just kicks that one away. 26 seconds. The goalie comes out to try to... Uh-oh. Now you got Cole Kropp with the goalie not even close to the goal. If he gets that, I was going to say he's going to snipe that. 4 seconds to go. And in a battle of two top 10 teams in the state, Stewartville delivers a statement victory at Schaefer Field. Incredible game. 2-0 Tigers. Winona drops their first game of the year, and it's at the hands of now the 10-0 Stewartville Tigers. What a job by Coach Chris Queasley and his staff and this tremendous team that is led by 15 seniors. What a dream season they are having. That is what we got here in Tiger Nation. Stewartville comes away with 2 goals in the second half. Lukey Nelson with 40 seconds into the second half puts one in, and then Charlie Berger nets another one. That gets us our 2 goals. Brecken Rester with a clean sheet, but give a lot of credit to the defense of Cody Clark and the rest of the fellows back there. What an outstanding game, as good as advertised. We knew it was going to be a significant matchup. This may not be the last time you see Cotter take on Stewartville, 2 section rivals that may be at the top of the seeding when all is said and done at the end of the season. But tonight, it goes to the Tigers, and we are happy about that in Stewartville. Thank you to everybody tuning along on Stewartville Activities on YouTube. Big thanks to my cameraman, Tyler Kerrigan. Helped us out all day, made my job a lot easier, so appreciate that, as well as his support for the Tiger Nation broadcast. And that's going to do it here. A doubleheader for Stewartville Soccer on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Tiger Nation. I'm Adam Peterson, going to sign off, and we will catch you next time on the broadcast. I believe Tuesday night, it's going to be Casamanderville versus Stewartville volleyball that will bring you. Hopefully you'll tune in and watch all the action of that incredible volleyball team. But how about this soccer team? 10-0 to start the 2025 season. Hopefully they can keep it rolling. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Dan, if you're out there listening, I hope we made you proud.